Hi, everybody. So this is Cheyenne, and I have a little lesson. This is actually a guide that I used in class with my first graders to teach them how to use a Venn diagram. And we compared and contrasted Humpty Dumpty, the original rhyme, with a book called After the Fall. But this PowerPoint can actually be used, can actually be used at home with parents, or if parents had access to just the rhyme and the book that's mentioned, they could do it without the PowerPoint. But I'm just going to run through it. I'm not going to complete the entire read aloud because it is a little long, but we can summarize and we can do the Venn diagram at the end. So here is the lesson. We've got Humpty Dumpty, and here's the original rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put Humpty Dumpty back together again. So then we would discuss what this is. Is this a story? Is this a poem? What is it? We would conclude that it's a nursery rhyme, and then just talk about Humpty Dumpty the egg and what happened in this rhyme. So Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. He had a great fall. Oh, that's just the rhyme again. And then here's the book, After the Fall. I've attached the whole book. I'm not going to read it all, but so Humpty Dumpty is the character in this story. He did fall off the wall in this case again, but he went to the hospital and got fixed. But he was really afraid of heights, and he couldn't do some of his favorite things anymore because he was afraid. So he would walk past that wall a lot, and it made him kind of sad. He eventually had a really good idea to make a paper airplane to help him overcome his fear, because he could fly the plane without having to put himself in danger. And then eventually that little paper airplane got stuck on the wall. So he had to face his fears. And he climbed up the wall. And he did it. And he was no longer afraid. And eventually he hatched into an eagle. Or a hawk. I think it's an eagle. And then we've got our Venn diagram here. So we're comparing the original rhyme with After the Fall. And I would explain how to use a Venn diagram and explain the words compare and contrast to my students, because first graders are not really familiar with those terms. And then we would conclude that the original rhyme is different because he didn't get put back together again. It's different because it's a short nursery rhyme, and we don't really know anything about his ending. After the Fall was different because he did get put back together. It's a short story with a beginning, middle, and end. And Humpty Dumpty hatched into an eagle at the end. And they're the same because Humpty Dumpty's an egg. He sat on a wall. He fell. He broke. And they did have king's men mentioned in both stories. So that is my Humpty Dumpty little supplemental lesson. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.